This is Rod Swindle at the desk. Marriage rocket ride. Am I to be twice divorced? Rocked like a vessel navigating an interstellar course? Far away flung, veering afterward, through the meteorite crumbs, through shock waves sent from the judge's gavel, it makes me fearful. To have my sum as a being cradled in the balance, a swig of communion wine in the chalice. One pour away from vanishing completely, I try to speak with my attorney discreetly, passing a note written on the back of a statement from the credit union, in ink smeared on the tip of my thumb. My lawyer's refrain blares like the hoot of a horn from the train. Be aware, my friend. I knew their advice was a godsend. A lighthouse flash as I floundered feebly near the rocks, wishing to be safely tied to the dock. This stand at the bench is a moment you'll carry forward for 100 years, a phrase that singed my ears. The electric wattage of truth tingling flesh, I wanted to disconnect. Friends and foes, second cousins, distant aunts and uncles, consented that I be led to the precipice and humbled, swinging from a tense braid of hemp, forlorn and verklempt, able to peer down into the canyon below, yet paralyzed by the regal glow of the magistrate sitting on a perch thatched with gold quills, able to settle all social ills. With the wave of a ceremonial hammer, this legal clinker, brass-tipped and carved with an official inscription, justice is served, let it be done. Once I felt the tingle of love in my belly, like a butterfly's wings fluttering gently. It made me foolish and naive. In the end, my clothes were thrown in the street. But before the time of reckoning that came to pass, I savored a taste of ginger and sassafras, running through the meadow with bare feet, blowing kisses to the sunflowers and honeybees. That moment perhaps was enough to fill my head with the experience of a higher trust. Though betrayed, it lifted me for one day, like a voyager to the stars, a rube seeking to be richer by far. I felt a magic thump in my chest, and for that moment treasured each amorous breath, embracing my beloved as a champion's prize, gazing through lenses colored blue like the sky, with a soft crush of rose petals on my skin, sweet surrender within. The yarn from which great authors have woven their tales, a human heart leveled in the scales. All this I took as a revelation of self, the crux of knowledge, the central core of all else. And with that weight on my chest, the vision became complete. I fell hard on the concrete, broke the seal of a court order, heard the terms of separation read out by the county recorder. From this moment onward, you are shunned. We move to honor the spousal petition. Walk away with your head down and dignity dented. This decree is in effect, whether or not you have consented. Signatures scribbled on the page, you have come of age. A plume of chemical exhaust trails from the tail fins. This romantic ride is at an end. Rod Swindle, at the desk.